Get YouTube some time to catch up. Should be getting something. It's like a little bit of a delay. It's probably like a whole full minute delay actually. Check on my phone. Just getting the technical stuff together, y'all. Sorry for the wait. Trying to do a multi-stream to Facebook again, and this is my first time doing it. Tabbing when I need it. Pull up this chat real quick. Yo, if y'all can hear me in the chat, leave me a message. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm not getting any audio on my YouTube, on my tablet. Oh, there it goes. Alright, good. Turn that down. This man Marco Polo got some bangers, boy. Alright, almost set up. Just sharing the link to Facebook, y'all. Pop over to MPC gang. Drop this link. We good. Trying to pin this joint. Alright, boom. We good. Looks like we live on Facebook, YouTube. The chat's not refreshing. Let me get that restored real quick. Okay, that's the problem. Yeah, YouTube keeps doing this this double stream thing where it starts one and then it starts another one. But it's good. It's good. You just pop into the Creator Studio and I'm good. Alright, I should be good now. Drop this beat out a little bit. Yeah, that man Marco Polo got some bangers. Get to this chat screen. What is good, y'all? I'm gonna pop out this chat. J Rice 879 was good. Eyes wide open. Thanks for the welcome back, bro. I appreciate that, man. In fact, let me get this pop out over here. Warren Dubose, peace and blessings. Glad to see you back. Yeah, appreciate it, man. It's been a little while since I did a stream. I'm gonna get into that. Talk about a little bit what that's based on. Long story short, I pretty much we moved, living situation changed, and we're looking to get a house. Like, we're trying to build a house in Atlanta, and if anybody knows anything about the real estate market right now, it's pretty crazy. Especially in this market, everything's getting bought within like 2-3 weeks. So as soon as you see a house out here, you pretty much got to put an offer in immediately. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and build one. So right now we're staying with fam, and you know, I don't want to make too much noise here. There's plenty of space in the house. Got a nice little setup here. Let me bring it out so you can see. It's pretty much identical to my setup in Savannah, except I don't have a desk over here. I moved the desk that was over here to this side. But yeah, I got pretty good space in here. I've been able to get some work done. Been working on a whole bunch of stuff, not necessarily the YouTube channel. I've been kind of waiting until I get some other things lined up. But I've been working on my own expansion pack, and just, you know, really deep diving into sound design. And this pack really, this Marco Polo one really got me excited. So I wanted to get some work done and kind of kick it with y'all. Loud and clear. Word. Jay Rice, Ricky Haynes, what's good? Rebellious, salute, bro. Sean Jones, if it's blazing, I'm gonna snatch it. Yo, I'm gonna just tell you right now, you should snatch it. There's a couple reasons. I've been messing with it for a couple days now. The Marco Polo expansion. And all right, for those who don't know, Marco Polo is like acclaimed, you know, boom-bap beat maker, you know, from Brooklyn. Just a lot of dope projects he's worked on, and he's been putting out these pad tie kits probably, I don't know, I want to say like 5-6 years, and they've always been really dope. And this one it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different in the sense of, like, it's still his style, it's still his drums, obviously, but it sounds like they cleaned the drums up. A lot of his pad tie kits that he sold before this were all, you could tell they were just all sampled off of vinyl. So some of these might have been kind of recreated, or what's the word I'm looking for? Like, not necessarily cleaned up, but kind of like, you know, chopped from recreated breaks, because they sound a little cleaner than his normal pad tie stuff. But it's still really dope. We'll get into it. I'll let you check it out. The main advantage, I would say, of this expansion, compared to buying his pad tie kits that, you know what I mean, you can just buy from him directly, is for one, I mean, I think there's, you know, some new sounds in here, but his drum programming, right? So, like, let me see if I could just show you the pad mixer here. You can see how he programs his drums. So, like, you can't see the pads lighting up on the screen, but you can see what he's hitting, you know, how he's programming these drums. And that part is really dope, because he's one of the best drum programming producers that I've heard of personally. And there's times, every producer's career, I was talking to a homie about this, like, there's times in your career where you're kind of like really good at something. And this reminds me of like when I was kind of at the peak of my drum game, like some of the stuff I would do. There's like little tricks and techniques, and like this is stuff he just does easily. You know what I mean? So when you load up the program, you load up the sequence, and you see what he's doing on the pads, and you see kind of like how he chops stuff, it's fire, bro. As far as learning how to program drums, if you're new to MPC, if you're kind of just looking to kind of step your drum programming game up, fire, absolute fire, bro. So yeah, man, I'm gonna leave it there. Let's go ahead and try to cook something up. Shout out to everybody that's stopping through. I'm gonna try to keep in contact with, I got the YouTube stream up, the chat up now. I'm gonna try to find a way to catch up with you guys on YouTube, on Facebook as well. That's always been the challenge with this platform, is getting the chat from both of them. So I'm gonna try to catch y'all on the chat on Facebook as well if I can. All right, so let's go ahead and try to cook something up. I've been making bangers all day, so I'm like, I'm in a little zone today. Let me go ahead and stream and see if we can put something together. No guarantees. It might be whack, but with these drums, it's almost impossible. Yeah, you really got to work hard to make a whack beat with these drums. So, well, first let's start and let's go through some of the actual the presets that are on here. So when you do the program previews, we'll go through some of those. Let me bring up the audio. Crazy. Cali West Coast style. You guys heard that one? Kind of dope. Yeah, I'm a sucker for 16th note drums, man. Like the hi-hats, That's crazy. It's got a cool kind of old school bop to it. That's dope. This kind of reminds me of Liquid Swords. So if you kind of catch the drift of what he's doing on a lot of these, it's he kind of used those evil chords, you know what I'm saying? Those kind of like real, angry chords, and a lot of like little flams and drum rolls, like little, quick drum rolls and stuff. So the drum programming, like I said, it's like, it's not necessarily that he's programming every single note of the drums. It's just the flams and like the little quick rolls and stuff that he picked. I'm not a drummer, so I don't know all the details, so pardon me if you are. But kind of just the way he chops up his kits, you can tell, chops up drum loops and stuff. You can tell he tries to find a way to recreate that live drummer feel. And he's very successful at it because these joints bang. Very similar to Nautilus. Dope. This is the one on the demo that got me. I was like, yeah, I'm getting it. But that snare, I probably would have paid for that snare by itself. I'm gonna go ahead and load that up, man. Let's not waste any more time. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, every kid got fire, man. All right, so I'm gonna clear the demo sequence. All right. Yeah, he puts his drums in different places than I normally do. Let me put you on the touch screen so you can see. I'm put the pad mixer up. He usually has like a ghost kick, you know, something that you put right before, you know, right before the main kick. So another thing is 3 variations of a hi-hat, right? So when you're chopping breaks, this is something that I like to do is every hi-hat is a little bit different when you're chopping like a live drummer. So you end up with, you know, 3, 4 hi-hats, at least 2, and that gives you a lot more variation. Open hat. I don't know if that's a ghost kick or it's a kind of like a little ghost snare type of situation, but it sounds dope. And these are usually Bassline is here on these programs. Accent sounds. Then the main melodies are typically up here. Pretty dope. All right, so I'm not going to use his melody stuff. I'll probably create something from scratch. So what I've been using a lot is going back to my man Masada's repository kits, and he's got this one called the repository guitar. I like the second one. Load that up, and these can all be used in standalone. Yeah, this is a good expansion. This repository guitar from thecyclekit.com. If you like kind of like key groups of guitars, like natural sounding guitars. Well, I mean, they're processed too, but they really sound like samples. We'll go load that one. That's dope. Got some heavy panning on that one. All right, so I'll go ahead and try to lay something down with that real quick. Let's see. Get over to trusty pad perform and get some progressions. All right, so I'm gonna keep it true to his style, which is kind of like, you know, one chord, and then he'll kind of play some accent parts to fill in the gaps for the second half of it. So Tempo about 86. All right, and what I use what I like to do as well is use the F9 expansion, which is a lot of other really good acoustic sounds. So use this emotive piano a lot. I'll load up the lo-fi one too. And load up some strings. All right, so I should be able to make something happen with that. All right, so another thing I like to do with pad perform is once I lay the chords down, usually they're kind of stiff. So I'll go in and use the humanize function as a quick way to kind of make it sound more like a strum. Bring the eagerness up a little bit. And actually, what I'll do before I do that is I'm gonna bring down the velocity on these. Usually what I'll do with instruments is I'll hold shift and hit full level so I get the velocity kind of right in the middle. That puts the velocity at like 50%. So usually when you do that, it gives you more room on the humanize. So let me hit velocity and bring it down. Yeah, I brought it down a bit. All right. So now when I go back to humanize, it should have all my settings there. And then the velocity, it'll give it a little variation on that. So hit apply, check it out. All right, that's cool. You know what I forgot? A bass. F9 got some pretty good basses too. This bite dust one is my go-to. All right, and all right, let's get to the drums. All right, so with this, usually with the drums, I like to mess with the swing just a little bit. I'll keep the time correct on, but I'll bring the strength down to about 70, sometimes 80. That's way off. Damn. I think this, I think the open hat is in a mute group. Yeah. So it should cut off. fix that one note. Now I can get back to that bass. It's a little stiff, throwing me off. I might have to tune it a little bit. A little too dramatic. It's starting to sound too R&B-ish. I like it so far though. Let me check in with y'all. Just had to get in the groove real quick. Oh man, y'all been in here chatting it up, my bad. All right, you said mic up just a little bit. Actually, yeah, I'll bring the beat down a little bit. Yeah, it's hard because I can't hear the mix exactly as y'all hear it because there's a delay on it. But hopefully Hopefully that helps. Let me bring my voice up a little more. All right, let's go through here. What we got? Joe Fame, what's good, bro? Linda Sun, what's the deal? Linda Sun's got a dope channel too, man, and Joe Fame. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Bruno Di Vendetto, how do you share the MP screen? This is the touch that I use for the streams. So the touch has a, I probably say this every stream, but yeah, it has like a, it has its own window when you use it on a computer. But yeah, Trips, I appreciate the update on the audio. DJ John Blaze, what's good, man? We got all the MPC gang OGs in here. Buck 88 Keys, what's good? Got my MPC this year. Which expansion would you suggest? I would say one for almost any genre of music. I mean, I would say the F9 is probably one of the most well-rounded ones, but I can't, well, yeah, it can kind of go for any genre of music, I guess. Like modern music, you know what I'm saying? You can use it for hip-hop stuff. You can use it for, you know, trap stuff. Because it's kind of acoustic-based instruments, so it's pretty well-rounded instruments. And that's the one I'm using for the little chime in here in the bass line. But it's got 808 style bass lines. It's got, you know, acoustic style bass lines. It's pretty well-rounded. DJ Rec was good. Thanks for coming in. And if you F a boom-bap, this is the best expansion Akai has dropped. Yeah, Trips is right, man. This is probably the best boom-bap one they put out so far. I mean, I like the MSX audio stuff too, but as far as just the rawness of the drums and how they hit, Marco Polo's, I don't really know anybody. I mean, Beat Butcher is like a close second maybe, but between their two kids, Beat Butcher and Marco Polo are like my two favorites as far as boom bap. Trying to get this chat over here where I can kind of look at the camera more, but for some reason when I pop it out, it's not refreshing. Oh man, Chris Galactic Beats in the building. Yeah, if y'all haven't checked out his channel, man, y'all gotta go check that out too. Yeah, we definitely got to do a collab soon, Chris. I know we've been talking about it, but yeah, man, that man is a beast with the samplers. He's pretty much he's slimmed down the amount he has now, but yeah, that's a man with a lot of sampler experience right there. He was using the MV8000. That's how I found his channel, and that's one of that's my second love after my MPC 2000. Silent Ben Productions was good, man. Thanks for coming through. Ram, thanks for coming through. I see you subscribe too. I appreciate that. Chad Snow was good, man. Marco Polo is that dude. Yeah, man. Those pad tie kits. I mean, you can't lose with them. I think I might have had one or two of them, and I was using it for years. I really should have went back and got more. I was kind of slacking, but. I might go get the other pad ties too. I don't know if he's got more after. I think the latest one I saw was 5 maybe. So dope bass stab samples. I gotta check that out. I know on the pad tie on his regular packs, the bass, like he's got a section for bass one shots. Bro, his bass is a fire. Like they all hit, and that's the thing with Marco Polo's drums, man. I mean, his whole production style is just about it hitting, the bass hitting, the drums hitting. Is there a MPC expansion review of the different expansions for the MPC? No, I haven't reviewed. I usually don't plug expansions that much, man. Other than my guy Son 100, who makes phenomenal, you know, instrument like key group ones. He's dropping I don't know if he dropped the drum one yet, but I know he was working on that for a while. And I definitely plug Son 100 stuff all the time because it's really high quality. But I don't really plug a whole lot of people's stuff, man. It's other than people I kind of have like relationships with who I really enjoy their work. Like I think when MPC Beats joint came out, I definitely I didn't review it so much as I just did the same kind of thing. Like got on here and try to make some heat with it. But that's definitely one you want to check out as far as if you like leads and bass lines. The MPC Beats one, what's it called? Actually, it's right here. It's called Dojo Dust Instruments. That one's definitely fire. Got a primo vibe to it. Yeah, it's hard for me to get away from primo stuff with drums like this. Shannon, what's good, man? Thanks for coming through. TJ, welcome back, dog. Hey, man, I appreciate it, bro. I'm gonna try to get back to streaming as often as I can. Oh, Dilio T2K, what's good, man? Thanks for stopping through. Yo, Dilio, it's funny. I remember I watched Dilio T2K on YouTube probably 5-6 years ago. I first seen this stuff, and you were doing like tech reviews. I didn't know you was doing music stuff until just recently. So yeah, man, I gotta definitely tune into your channel some more too, bro, because I see you be over there cooking up. Sheldon Johnson was good. Jason Holden, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping through. All right, I'm gonna try to get back to the chat in a minute, but I don't want to bore y'all to death talking. Let me I'm gonna just save this where it's at. I might add some more to it later and see if we can cook something else up. Damn, can't type on this thing today. I'm acting like I don't got a keyboard right here. Yeah, Trip, since you mentioned the bass stabs, I'll go ahead and find some of those and see if I can come up with a bass line using those. This is the only thing with let me show you the touchscreen real quick. It's the only thing with using key groups. You're gonna be saving for a minute if you load a bunch of them up. I always forget to purge because like any sounds that I load up and I don't use, you want to purge them because you don't want to take up a whole bunch of disk space with that project with sounds that you didn't use. So a lot of times in standalone, I'll actually bounce the loop down to a sample and then I'll just delete all the key groups just to save space, but just an idea. All right, so let's go ahead and start a new one. As y'all can probably see, I don't really have that many expansions. I mean, I have a lot of stuff that came with the MPC and you know, one or two that new skills and stuff. I got a couple of them, I guess, but yeah, I see guys that have like screens and screens of them. I don't really have that many compared to a lot of people, so it's hard for me to do reviews other than the ones that I use. Let's go to some of the later kits. Yeah, that one's very, very primo-ish. Y'all hear that hi-hat? It's got that just metal tink, tink. That crazy. That's crazy. Oh, yeah. Oh man. Yo, this man's a problem. All right, I'm gonna delete all these melody. I'll keep that bass on there. All right, because I don't want to be accidentally influenced. Yeah, these you want to keep right in that kind of like, you know, 84 to like 88 or 88 to 84 to like 90 BPM, because it just, the swing on them is crazy. I'm not even going to quantize this one. I'm going to try to just tap it in. Ooh. Okay, maybe that's a bad idea. After a beer, I don't know if my timing is where it should be. Just adjusting these hi-hats a little bit. Let me go to the screen. I didn't really do a good job on the velocity. Yeah, man. So his drums just out the gate. I mean, I guess because they're chopped from breaks, a lot of them, they sound good. You know what I mean? They sound like custom made breaks. So I really haven't had any complaints with this pack at all, man. It's definitely got a lot of heat on it. And I'm the kind of guy that's like, I'll find a dope snare and I'll use it for like I use it for like 5 beats before I get tired of it. All right. I got some vinyl digs on here that my homie put together.
When a true love starts going bad. Two, three.
It's kind of dope. Let's see if we can chop it up.
2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3.
Okay, I like the little drop. Keep that right there. All right, now what I think I'm gonna have to do is, all right, let's. That's a bad idea. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to cut out some of these chops that I'm not going to need. So that should be cool. All right, this is the point where I usually like not to flatten the pad. That's not what I'm trying to do. That part. dope. Just want to speed that chop up. Yeah, buddy. All right, let's do some EQing real quick. Shout out to Trips for convincing me to get this SSL plugin when it was on sale. The bundle, actually. I've been hooked on this thing ever since. And I used to really think it was the name people were buying SSL for. Nah, bruh. It really does sound different. I really learned the hard way. And then I'm gonna throw, as you can see on the screen, he's already got, actually, let me pull up the touch screen so you can see it a little closer. When you load up the whole kit, he's already got some effects on it, right? So he's got like the air maximizer on there, which already makes it smack. So it just goes to show you how much you can really do with the onboard effects if you have decent sounds to start with, because it just sounds like this without the maximizer and the compressor. I was gonna throw an SSL compressor on the drums, but no reason to double compress. I'll just turn this joint up. Maybe I'll turn the sample down. Our answer is usually always turn it up, right? All right, let me find, oh yeah, he's got that bass on there. I was gonna mess around with it. Now you can go 16 levels with this, and I guess I could just to make it quick. Even though I'm hooked on key groups and pad perform, I'll just do it by ear this time. I always got to bring the octave up on these because I just can't hear. These low octaves, it's really hard to hear if your bass is on key. So I'm gonna bring it up, 14. That's what I'm going for. All right. That's the only thing with 16 levels is if your notes are overlapping, it's gonna cut it off. I guess I could turn that bass to all right, there we go. I'll check back in with y'all. All right, just bring the chat back. Sorry for the wait. All right. Let's see, chat screen. Let's see if I can catch up with y'all. Elbow Media Studios was good, man. My homie Marcus came through. I need to stream more. He said I need to stress more. I was like, wait, what? Am I missing something? Nah, bro, you should stream, man. You got some fire. I try to do it more, man. It's just tough when you got a family and all that, man. It's like kids be running around and it's wild. Y'all don't want no parts of that. 6 volumes of Pad Thai, okay. So yeah, I definitely gotta get that last one. Cali Beats was good. Let's see. Linda Son, Elbow Media, you have a great stream, bro. Yeah, he does, man. Dilio T2K got a great stream too, man. I caught like a little bit of it a couple times. And man, his setup is dope. He's got some really fire keyboards and gear in there too. Cool, man. What's good, man? Marty Yvonne Beauty with the donation. Why, thank you, Queen. I appreciate it. That's my wife, by the way. Not like passing money back and forth in your house and giving YouTube a percentage. Oh man. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, YouTube actually takes a percentage of all your stream donations, so. Thanks for like the $12.50, babe. I appreciate it. This view setup is dope. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I've been working on this setup for a long time. How do you get expansions over to your device? There should be a pretty good video from Matthew Stratton on exporting your expansions. You import them if you have a computer. Put them in the software first because it gives you a backup of it. So install it in the software first, and then there's what do they call it? Expansion Manager. And you just export it from the Expansion Manager. to your SD card, or if if you're plugged in controller mode, I think you can transfer it to the hard drive if I'm not mistaken. Eddie Def, The Last Creep. It looks like the MPC Beats DAW is it. It's cool. I mean, the controller is really where it's at. You know what I mean? The DAW allows you to do a lot of stuff that you can't do in standalone. Well, not a whole lot of stuff. It's just allows you to use plugins and stuff like that. Obviously, it's gonna give your beats more polish, but you can get it done on the hardware too. But having some type of MPC controller is huge, because I'll be honest with you, bro, I really can't stand beats without an MPC. Like using, like, I used the QWERTY keyboard one time. It's all right, but it's just very inefficient compared to just bouncing around on the actual MPC. Dankin, was good, bro. We gotta catch up, man. I'm just slacking on my man Dankin. Matter of fact, I think he sent me a text message a few days ago and I didn't even respond. That's how much of a dirtbag I am right now. So that's how you know I'm a real one, bro. I'm letting everybody know on my stream that I'm a dirtbag and I didn't text you back. You feel me? Everybody don't do that. Deshaun Jones, stank face. I appreciate it, man. I hope that's a good stank face. Harlem Fats with the muscle. Appreciate you, bro. Damn, you gotta work on the biceps. I'm about to do some workout stream. Michael Washington, what's good, man? Jai Wave, yo. Fu Yang, finally catching you live. Yeah, it's been a little while, man. I apologize for the hiatus, man. It's just been wild with my family, but we're getting settled. You know what I'm saying? Got a nice little situation here. Dilio the GOAT. Yeah, yo, Dilio been around for a long time, man. I'm trying to tell you. He been doing this for a while. He's a YouTube OG. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna take up too much of your time tonight. I really just wanted to mess around with this expansion, show y'all some of the stuff it's got, and it's got some heat, man. I ain't gonna hold you. It definitely bangs, as y'all can hear. The drum, as far as drums, you're gonna be fine. You know what I mean? And then it's just finding a dope loop. You know what I mean? Beats a banger. Hey, appreciate it, Chris. We got to do like a real collab, bro, because you really be making beats. You know what I'm saying? We got to do like a beat collab and video collab. We got to hook that up. Ink One, what's good, man? I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I was this the second beat we got into, but yeah, man, I ain't probably even gonna stay on too much longer. I just wanted to chop it up with everybody, catch up. I'm gonna try to do these more often though. Every time something drops, something cool that I like drops, I'll probably get on here and bust it up with y'all. How long we been on? About, man, this thing ain't updating. YouTube's giving me a hard time tonight. I think we got on right around 10 o'clock, and it's what, 11? So yeah, a little more than an hour. It's not too bad. Ready when you are, brother. I know you're just getting settled in. Yeah, man, we pretty settled now. So yeah, I'm definitely trying to turn up the heat, man, on a YouTube channel and get more content out. And really this year, my plan was really to link with more dope creators like yourself, man. I got a joint lined up with the homie Lifted Noise. You know what I'm saying? I kind of fell off, you know what I'm saying, when I went through my move and everything. So Lifted Noise, definitely want to link with him. I reached out to the brother Bolo, you know what I mean? I'm trying to catch up with him. I'm gonna just try to link and just really chop it up with some of some of my favorite content creators on this platform, man. I really love YouTube, man, and I really love, the production community on here. So I'm gonna try to just link up with more good brothers. The homie CMP, you know what I'm saying? I pitched it to him. He definitely is down. So I'm gonna try to make it more like interview style, you know what I'm saying? And really get into bringing my audience some of my favorite content creators and the reason why they're some of my favorites, you know what I mean? Because they kind of help you work on different parts of your producer game. Greetings from Australia. Love your group. Join when I got the MPC one, a wealth of knowledge and chill peeps. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, if you're not in the MPC gang group on Facebook, if you use Facebook, jump in there, man. We got a lot of good guys in there. And we up to like 9,300 people, so it's tough sometimes to keep the trolls out, but I do my best, and we got a really good group of moderators. So you know, I try to make sure I empower as many of the OGs in there to you know, get the BS out of there as possible. But yeah, man, we got just guys with dope equipment. We got guys that just make heat all the time. So it's a really good, well-rounded group, man. I really appreciate that. Leroy Roberts, I've been using Reason 5 for a decade. Just got my first ever MPC one, changed my life. Yeah, bro, Reason is fire. I still use Reason for my sounds, like my synthesizer sounds in controller mode. So it's really dope for that. And it's, you know, it's a good DAW as well. So I just upgraded my Reason last year. I don't think I'm gonna upgrade it again though, because I'm not doing that subscription thing. But Reason's fire. But yeah, man, with the MPC, it's a crazy combination. That's the combination I've been using since 2010. Yeah, so I've been using that combination probably about 10 years, maybe a little more. 11 years, 12, yeah. Dope sounding drums, don't gotta do much. Yeah, Rebellious, they're fire, bro. You really don't gotta do much at all. Some of your favorite compression settings for kicks. You know, I just play it by ear, bro. I usually don't bring the compression past, I would say 6-to-1. I usually don't bring it past that. I don't want to squash too much, but it depends on the kick. If the kick has a lot of low end in it, sometimes, you know, you don't need as much compression on it to make it punch. But I usually just, I set the threshold. I usually set it maybe 6-to-1, 4-to-1, and then I bring the threshold down until it's punching through the bass a little more. Some people like the sidechain. Boom-bap didn't really use sidechain that much. It was more making the kicks punch with compression. So that's the kind of the technique I always learned. Fu Yang, cook up another. Hey man, twist my arm. You know what I'm saying? Twist my arm. You got me in the arm bar. Let's do it. I'll go ahead and save this one. There's always this awkward silence when I'm saving. Keep the beat going. Dead air is like the enemy of radio, so I think on streams it's the same thing. All right, what are we gonna call this? Just type it on my keyboard. Let's get back to it. All right, that's all saved. And yeah, let's use another kit, man. These kits are banging. Let's use the 16th note one. Oh my God. Oh, that man's nasty. The 16th note hi-hats are just after my heart, man. Let's do that one. I'm a sucker for a good clav too. Start by deleting these. these two. Wait, how did that one go again? This man's breakdowns are crazy. Let's see how he ends the loop. Bap bap boom. Bap bap boom. See, and this is where it's dope, because I'm like, bap bap boom. I wonder if he time stretched it. Let's find out. What was that one called? MP Secret 80. All right. See, this is what's dope, is you can really study what he did, man. And if you're looking to learn, like, again, advanced drum programming, there's really not anyone better to learn from. I'm gonna put the this don't light up, so trying to find the best way to show y'all which drums are being hit. Tom, duh. And what I notice he does too is he uses the kind of that second 16th notes, but he'll use the second one. Yeah, that man's a beast. All right. Got all these in a mute group. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna put the all right, let's check out some of the melodic stuff he has on here. Mm. Uh-oh. so this time I'm gonna grab a bass. Let me just use search. Oh man, this guy's bass tones are beast too. That reminds me of the takeover. All right, a little bit of nostalgia there. All right, so what I'm gonna do is put this on a key group and see how. This is what I do with a lot of his pad tie stuff anyway. And what I usually do to tune it is go to a plugin on the previous one and then load Bassline. Boom, bass tune, that easy. I think I'm gonna extend that bass note a little bit. Let's see what it sounds like. Oh, you know what? I didn't do it in the program. See, this is what I've been messing up with when I'm trying to loop something. It's not carrying over, and I always forget what I'm doing wrong when I go back to program edit. So let me see. Yeah, see, it should be doing it here. I guess I should be doing the loop in this part, but I know you can't take loop lock off, which is it's weird. I still got to get used to this this whole situation they got going on when you want to loop bass lines. And the reason I'm doing this is just to kind of extend it. Trips know this is kind of a waste of time. He knows why. But I'm gonna do it now for the sake of piano. That's what it is. There we go. All right, so that's how you create a sustaining bass line. Not that anyone asked for it. See, and that's the thing when you spend too much time doing something, you forget the groove you're in. One note I don't like. Turn it down a little bit. I think I want to add like some pianos to that, like All right, I'm gonna go to Old Trusty and pull up reason. See, this is all the loopholes you got to go through in the software reason when you have Windows, because MPC doesn't use VST3. You got to use Blue Cat Patchwork, but it's kind of cool because Patchwork allows you to save presets. So I could just pull up my two favorite kind of rack style plugins, and this was actually supposed to be a piano, but it's cool. Actually, let me pull up a different preset. That's what I'm looking for. right, that's a good little group. Check in with y'all. Sorry, I was getting into that one. All right, Linda son, that joint slaps. Hey man, appreciate it, bro. Anytime I get a Philly brother in here, like, yo, that joint hitting, bro. Gotta love it, man. I don't hear joint that much down south no more. I kind of miss it. Head nod, boom bap forever, yes sir. He's monster indeed, and she's yeah, man. He telling you, this kid is bananas, and this is just like the Akai joint. Like, he's got 6 volumes, man. P-Rock needs to drop his own MPC expansion too. Yeah, man, I'd love to see something like that. I don't know why some of these OGs aren't getting in, man. Like, that's why I love Ski Beats, because he's involved with the MPC community and the producer community in general, and gives back. So I think it's like, it's one of those things where it's financially, it makes sense too, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you gotta kind of be on the scene to make these things happen. And if you guys didn't notice, Marco Polo he started his YouTube channel last year as far as like doing a series called MP on an MP. And I think he just did that, like taking his own initiative, and it led to this. So you can build relationships with these companies if you get out there, you know what I'm saying? Like some of these veterans. But I don't know, P-Rock's kind of like real laid back. I don't know if he'll do it. I'd love to see it too. Sign Shore was good, man. Gotta turn in, definitely copping this expansion. Yeah, definitely can't lose with it, bro. Can't lose with it. Day one cop for most of us. Yeah, pretty much. Linda son, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for checking in today. Ram, so dope, man. I appreciate it, man. I loop it and sample edit. Yeah. That's what I need to get used to doing, looping it and sample edit. But you have to turn loop lock off in program. I mean, in sample. I don't know. It's crazy. I can loop it and sample edit, but then it doesn't transfer over to program edit for some reason. So I got to figure it out. I'm Jon Snow. I know nothing. The King O Caesar was good, man. Yeah, man. Trying to get this live stream popping again, man. Drop your cutoff down to 45 and raise your res to like 15. I don't know if you meant on the bass. That might be a good idea. Matt, what's good, man? Freak that bass line in my G. I missed your drum programming. Did you do any quantize or all off the grid? That resonant bass you flipped too sounded dope. I did. Let me look at the drums real quick. I'd usually do a loose quantize, which is like, if you look at my quantize settings, let me pull them up for you real quick. You can see them on the touchscreen. My quantize settings, when I turn it on, are usually like this: 1/16, swing around anywhere from like 52 to 58. It depends on the beat, obviously. And then I do the time correct strength down, like right around 80 or a little lower. And that gives you a little bit of looseness, but it also kind of snaps your drums a little bit to the grid. So it leaves them human, but it kind of lets you do, it keeps them on the grid without being too tight on the grid. So it's really cool that the new MPCs have that strength option. Are we on the air? Couldn't resist. Reason was good, man. Kai, got to give you a kickback because it led me straight hearing after hearing those pad tie expansions. Yeah, man. I mean, Akai, they're not very, what's the phrase I should use? Revenue friendly. They don't share much unless you're the direct partner. So yeah, it's not like they give kickbacks to nobody, man. Like if you see somebody who really likes MPCs, they're not giving them no kickbacks. They just really like MPCs. because I don't think Akai coming off or nothing. They might send people on MPC, who knows? But yeah, as far as expansions, they keeping all that money. Well, they split it with the creator too, so I would think, you know, Marco Polo probably has like a revenue split with them, so they probably split it 50-50 or something like that. I don't know the business, but I know that's usually how it works. I already have some of his kits, but you got me thinking of grabbing this expansion. I'm telling you, man, I got some of his too, but I had to do this, you know, just to kind of show the community. Like, a lot of guys were asking about it. They're using the MPC Live in controller mode. This is the touch, but it's the same thing as controller mode, except you can see the screen on the touch because it uses a third-party screen program. So you can't capture the screen like this with a Live, unfortunately. Fortunately for me. Based on the thickness, looks like the touch. Yeah, it's the touch. Beat Avenger. Pete Rock is from the school, never giving out jewels. Yeah, he is, man. Pete Rock's very traditional in that sense. Like, he's not showing you what samples he's using. Yeah. And I can't knock him, you know what I mean? It's just his thing. That generation was really heavy like that. Like, they wasn't about all the cooperative stuff. They were very competitive. Hunting Hawk Beats just dropped in. What did you like most about the pack? I liked most, the drums are just creative, like as far as the way the drums are chopped, they're very creative. So you can make some cool little custom fills with it. And I like that he has just little snippet fills, like da-da, da-da, you know, these little kind of flam things going on. And it's just fire, man. It really allows you to get creative. Like, if I wasn't streaming and I wasn't trying to bore y'all to death, I'd probably spend like a whole hour just working on a drum program. Like, I would get this and then I'd probably do like different variations. So it's cool for doing different variations on drums. You know, just by messing around. You know, it's like a collage of drums as opposed to just one sound. You know, boom, bap. It's like boom, bap, bap, bap. You know what I mean? It's got these kind of like little flams and stuff, man, that make it dope. Professional, yo, welcome back. How's that super PC? Man, this PC is a beast, bro. I don't have no hiccups with it. It's been a monster for almost like, I guess like 8-9 months now, so I appreciate you asking. So 100, what's good, my brother? I was just talking about you earlier, man. You know how I get down on the stream. I always big up your expansions. Definitely some of the best expansions you can get. Review Studio, great, dope, appreciate it, man. Definitely had the tune after that beat you did with the touch. Me and my wife Heart on your. Oh yeah, I appreciate that, man. I remember that comment too. Now that was a big video for me, man, because it allowed me to kind of just get a lot of feelings and emotions that I had out, man. Just making it. I probably cried 10 times making that video, bro. It was very emotional for me to make it, but I don't know. It got me out of a creative slump that I was in, so. You know, anytime you're going through something, man, try to create something about it and just get it out of your system. You know what I'm saying? Because it definitely worked for me. I mean, I think I had 105 days I hadn't posted a video, which is insane. But yeah, once I did that, I was able to kind of get back on it. Definitely back in my zone a little bit. I'm still a little rusty on the stream. Still a little rusty with, you know, shooting the videos, but I'm getting it back. But I appreciate the compliment, man. I appreciate that comment on the video as well. Fox Styles, what's good, my brother? Pulling up a VST on MPC. I have ripcord and I would love to use it. Yeah, you grab this. I don't know if you have a PC. Get Blue Cat Patchwork. I was annoyed that I had to pay $99 for it. But it was definitely worth it. You know what I'm saying? Because being able to use Reason was game changer. Yeah, let me show you Blue Cat Patchwork real quick while I'm on the screen. And Fox Styles, another thing with Blue Cat Patchwork, it allows you to save chains. So, oops, that was an accident. You can add chains of effects. This is just 4, but you can expand it. Like, you can make like 4 columns. You can make huge chains, bro, and save them. You know what I mean, with the preset. So, Really fire. You know what I'm saying? You can add the rows, add the columns. You can make really complex. It's like a patch bay for plugins. So it uses, you know, you can put your VST3s in there and it'll translate them for the MPC software. Definitely highly recommend it. I lost the chat screen. Let me pull that back up. Dope beat, bro. Drum fill would be crazy on this. Yeah, man. I think Marco Polo has a ton of like fills and stuff in that kit too. I think you can do something like that. Let me just double the link and see if I can program that in there. Let's see if I could just program that in real quick. I tried to tap it in, but it's got like a mute group going on, so. That's weird. It's probably still in the mute group. See what I mean? You can just program drum fills in a heartbeat. Like, it takes you like a minute. Accent notes, Trips. That's the word. That's what I'm looking for. Accent notes. The bass is from the pack as well. I just looped it up. So if you look earlier in the video, you can see I looped up the bass and made it a key group. And fire, man. He's got some fire bass on there. Smack damn it. Smack damn it. That's a dope name. Henry Clay, how you using that in control mode? Yeah, man, this is the touch, bro. It's only control mode. Disco track bullies, what's good, brother? Appreciate the flames on that. Any plans laid out? How often you plan to post going forward? Do you have a live stream schedule? Nah, man, I'm unprofessional in that way. No, I'm joking. I'd like to, man. It's just I'll tell you what we're working towards. My family, my wife and I, we're looking for a house where I have a separate building on the property where I can go and do my YouTube videos, and that would allow me to get out of the house and not have any distractions and stream on a regular schedule. So, got the budget. The issue is in Atlanta, it's just the housing market is crazy in the US period, but in Atlanta especially is insane, man. Like, it's just really hard to find a house out here because people buy them so quick and they're running up the price on them. So you end up bidding against like 5 different people. But I appreciate you asking, man. I'm gonna try to do more to keep everybody updated on that. What's your favorite workflow for making a complete song? I always get stuck in building the song in total. Love what you're doing, by the way. I appreciate that, Martin. I would say my favorite workflow is I use song mode. I'm not against song mode. What I would do on something like this is I would pretty much make 4 variations of this. I would add a whole bunch of stuff to it, take stuff out, put stuff in on different sequences, and I would probably come up with like 3 to 4 different sequences. An intro, a verse 2, I usually call it, or a bridge, and then a hook. So I'll come up with 4 variations of the beat, put it in song mode, dump it out to a DAW, and every once in a while in the DAW I'll go in there and change it. But for the most part, just with sequence and beat, song mode is fine. I do have a video on how I do it. If you check on my channel, it's creating a complete song out of a sequence. So you can check that out. Yeah, look into that Fox Styles. Definitely look into that Blue Cat patchwork, man. It's dope. I need some soul out here, standalone, if you know what I mean. Yeah, man. Definitely. You know what I'm saying? This is the warm-up, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely on the way. I like the Easter eggs there. Live beat making format, the dopest. I appreciate that, man. I got the Gen 1 live, unfortunately. Well, still dope, of course, but can't share my screen the same way. Yeah, man, it's there's ways to do it. Like Live McCree, you know, he'll film the screen. I mean, sometimes you run into issues with it, so that's why I keep my touch. I have the Live 2 in my garage, and that's what I use on a day-to-day. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I use most of the time. When I'm working on my DAW, I use the touch. So that's why I kept this, just so I can use it for tutorials and streaming. It's just really hard to beat for that. Huracan the Great, blessing from H-Town. Appreciate it, man. Shout out to H-Town. I ain't been out there in a while, man. Thanks times two. For bass, key group 16 levels and why. Generally do my bass with 16 levels. You can do it on 16 levels, it's fine. I like key groups because of pad perform. So what pad perform allows you to do is set your scale, and then you can go crazy. I mean, you can literally go crazy and you can't hit a wrong note. So it allows me to do more advanced, because it takes out all the notes on the pads that you're not going to use. So that means you have more octaves on the pads. You might have like 3 octaves in the scale, especially if it's like a pentatonic scale, whereas there's not a lot of notes in it. So you can, you know what I mean? You can get crazy with it. So that's why I would say key groups are better. It takes a little longer, but I think if you want to do fancier bass lines, that's the way to go. But simple, like kind of simple, you know, 4, 5 note, 3, 4, 5 note basses, bass lines, you're cool. With 16 levels. Houston has the house you're looking for, best bang for the buck. I appreciate that, man. Nah, I'd love to go out to Houston. My wife's family is out here in Atlanta. We just came back from Savannah, so like 3 hours away. But I'd love to be out in Texas. But y'all having the same issue we have down in Georgia, where a lot of Northerners like myself, or in y'all case, Californians, coming out there, kind of changing things up. But yeah, it's a dope city, man. I want to get back out to Houston. I only been out there one time. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna talk your ear off tonight, man. I kind of did already. I appreciate everybody that's tuned in with me tonight, man. It's been a lot of fun. I haven't made 3 beats on a stream in a while, so I appreciate the encouragement. And yeah, man, this is definitely a pack to get if you're into boom-bap, definitely. You really can't lose with it. But yeah, man, I'm gonna sign off on that note, man. I appreciate all y'all. Once again, thanks for tuning in, and any questions you have about anything else, just, you know, drop them in a comment. I'll be glad to get back to y'all, all right? Catch you on the next one. Peace.